Bam! What's going on, steering holders? This is a good one. So, a study was done and it found that 146,000 truck drivers remain in a prohibited driving status after failing their drug test. So, pretty much, there are truck drivers that failed their drug test and they never returned to the trucking industry. They just stayed away because there's a process that you can go through to get back into a trucking job. And they're trying to explain that 58% of those drivers tested positive for marijuana, for that green, that ganja. And they don't know where these drivers are going because they're not returning to the trucking industry, and what jobs are they taking on. And it seems as if they're taking on jobs that pay less because they don't want to deal with it. And I don't know if you guys know, in 2020, they opened up this new facility or operation called clearinghouse. And that's what a lot of drivers have to go through. And that's how a lot of companies can capture if a driver failed a drug test, because they didn't have this before. Now, what they're saying is they can't figure out why these drivers are not returning back into the industry, because there is a process, a program they can go through that, involves being monitored and doing, several different drug tests and going through different things to really understand drug abuse. But drivers are not returning. And this is the reason, right? These people are being very selective. The government's being very selective. They're like, we have a truck driver shortage, but we don't know why these drivers are not returning, and et cetera, et cetera. And this is continuing to exacerbate the situation. But this is the thing, right? If you fail a drug test, correct? You go apply for a job, and that job sees, when they run your information, you failed a drug test. You're not hired. I'm not going to hire you. And that could be one of the main reasons why these drivers are not being hired, because they can't return back to the industry because nobody wants to hire them. Because if you get into an accident, I am responsible, because they're going to use that against me at my company. They're going to say, this person has this substance abuse record, and that's going to pretty much put you more into a riskier situation, especially depending on how bad the situation is. Because what if they get into an accident to actually kill someone? Or let's say that they failed a drug test, right? Now you're in the back of your mind, you're saying, well, they might continue to use that substance at my job, at my company, so why would I hire you? And also what the article is explaining is, as time goes by, they're realizing that more and more people are testing positive for marijuana. And you can see that states are legalizing it, and there's a further adoption within it. So, how do we fix this problem? And also, I think it's very selective, because, people can drink, but marijuana is frowned upon. And it's weird because it's more dangerous for you to drink than for you to smoke. And I believe drivers should have the control or the free will to do whatever they want on their home time, as long as when they get on the road, there's no issues. Now, that's my 2 cents about it. But you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Why do you think drivers are not returning to the industry after they test positive for these drugs? It's a mystery, they say. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.